Corlin Murray, and welcome to the first episode of A Black Girl's Guide to Law School. As you guys can probably tell, I am fully committed to the University of Mississippi School of Law, and I am so excited to share my law school journey with you guys, as well as give you guys some tips on how I'm navigating this journey and kind of get some insight on how you guys are navigating your journey as well. Today, I will talk to you guys about the 4 most important things that I consider and that I think you guys should consider when choosing the right law school for you. The number one thing I considered when choosing the school that was right for me is career services and specialty programs. Specifically asking myself the question of, does the school I'm considering offer a great program in the area of law I want to specialize in? If you're interested in criminal law, like myself, government, civil litigation, immigration, etc., you should do your research on where people from your university are being employed post-graduation, and be diligent in finding a school that will prepare you for your specific aspirations. One of the key things that I also consider when choosing my right law school is the location. It is important to realize that most people who are employed in a certain state also went to law school in that state. So not only would you probably be living here for the 3 years you are in law school, but it's also important to consider the possibility that this could be a long-term situation. So are you okay with living in your specific city long-term, or your specific state that you attend law school in long-term? Another thing that I possibly thought about is cost of living. It's important to consider the fact that smaller cities typically have a lower cost of living, such as Oxford, in comparison to cities such as New York or Los Angeles, who typically have higher cost of living. However, they also have more networking opportunities. So it's important to just consider which one would work best for you and just find your balance in that. The third thing that I considered when picking my law school is cost of attendance and scholarships. I think it's important to think about the fact that although a school could offer you a higher scholarship, when you compare it with things such as their tuition or cost of living, you still maybe end up getting the short end of the stick. So consider the price in totality. Consider all the loans you would be taking out as well, because it is typically not standard practice to work during your first year of law school, and it's also prohibited to work full-time during law school for most universities. I know for mine, we have a cap of 20 hours, and you do also have to get a specialty documentation in order to be able to work. The final thing you should consider when choosing what law school you should go to is the school's culture. It is important that the environment you choose to attend law school mimics an environment that you are most comfortable in. Things such as diversity in race, socioeconomic statuses, as well as ideology is important when it comes to preserving your mental health while in law school. You should also consider the class size. It is important to realize that smaller class sizes provide more intimate time with your professors, as well as providing support and camaraderie among the students in the classroom. You should consider what practices are in place in your university to support you inside of the classroom as well as outside of the classroom. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the first episode of A Black Girl's Guide to Law School. Be sure you subscribe and comment on all the things you guys would like to see from me. And thank you again so much. Bye.